Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on survival multiplayer with Daggerwin. It's October this month, which means we are going towards winter, unfortunately, which means there's probably less contracts going to be available soon, but we are going to try and make the most of October and do as many contracts as we can to bring in some money. I'm going to get the weeder on. Oh, Daggerwin just collected the collectible, that's good. Yeah, we did, or Daggerwin ran a vote on that, and he did say if the collectibles are pretty much in our land, is it alright to collect them? Obviously we're not going to go around looking for collectibles because that would be kind of cheating, but if we do happen to buy a bit of land that just seems to have a collectible on it, like this one did actually have one in the shed which is on our land, then it would be okay, I think, to collect them, sorry, if it's on land we've bought. So that's what everyone voted in favour of, so we are going to do that, and as you can see there we've got £10,000 for that collectible. I'm going to go and do some contracts, I think, with the weeder or the hoe we've got. So there's a weeding contract here I'm going to take. I'll accept that contract. And there's actually another one as well that I saw which was worth quite a bit in the hoeing section. That one 25, so I'm going to accept that one as well. Right, so let's see where we need to go. Oh, that's good, they're both right next to each other, 23 and 25. So we can go and get both of them done. I'm going to use this tractor because I don't think the John Deere is going to be really up to running the hoe. So hopefully Daggerwin will be okay using the John Deere for moving the pallet of wood there, and probably various other bits and pieces that need to be moved as well. I have just realised at the time of recording this that I've accidentally put the wrong video out on my other series, on the Hutan Pantai series. I accidentally published episode 39 instead of 37 the other day, and then yesterday would have been 37 in the wrong place, so I'm really sorry about that. It's a mistake, I got them all muddled up. So the orders, you'll still see all the episodes, you'll just have to watch them in a slightly different order for a couple of days. So I do really apologise, it's very annoying when that sort of thing happens. I think it's because I had to move one out for the multiplayer series. I sort of scheduled them for a certain day, and then I had to rearrange them slightly because of the multiplayer video, which kind of messed everything up a bit. And then I've put the wrong one on the next month. It all got a bit confusing. I didn't realise until it had already gone out, and by that time there's no point taking it down again because that would just make everyone even more confused. So all the videos are there. You will be able to see each episode. You just probably will see one earlier than what you should have done, and then obviously you're going to have to go back and see episode 37 and 38. So it is annoying when that sort of thing happens. I think it's the first time I've done it for a long time, but it's just one of those things. I do apologise, like I say, but hopefully everyone's alright with that. The other thing though with that is it's probably messed up my playlist a bit as well. The order of the playlist has probably changed to the wrong order, so I'm not sure whether I can fix that or not, because it's doing it by published date rather than by video number. Right, where am I going? I've gone the wrong way here, haven't I? I need to go up on the main road. Too busy talking and not concentrating on where I'm actually going. Up here, yeah, that's right. I'm back at the yard again. Wow, that was a waste of time. Never mind. Let's go. Luckily this tractor's quite quick, so we can get up to 32 miles an hour, 33 miles an hour, and get onto this field here. So I'll probably do field 23 first, I'll get that one done, and then we'll move on to field 25. Luckily the hoe we've got here can do weeding and hoeing contracts, which is good. The weeder can only do weeding contracts, it can't do the hoeing, so that's why I've changed it to the hoe. Much better machine this. And it's a lot faster as well, it can do 15 miles an hour over the ground rather than the other one which can only do, I think it's 7 or 8 miles an hour. It's quite slow. Right, am I still on the right track? Let's go left here, I think. Still getting a bit confused on this map sometimes, as the roads are not quite familiar with them yet, but I'm getting the hang of it. I'm going to go across up here, that's right, yeah, up here, and then it should be pretty much dead ahead of us. Oh no, that's 21, that's Daggerwin's field. Where do I need to turn? It's the next big junction, I see. So yeah, we go past Daggerwin's field on the left, and then we're on the right hand side. So Daggerwin's going to be cultivating that field doesn't look a big field, but it will take quite a while with our cultivator. It's quite a small one, and luckily my machine is a lot wider, so I'll be able to get these 2 contracts done fairly quickly. Oh, school bus again. There are so many school buses on this map. I always seem to be coming face to face with the school bus. Right, I'll unfold that and lower it down. Let's put the guidance lines on, I think that'll be easier. And now we can get this field weeded. So I'll get on with this as a time lapse. I'll probably do them both as a time lapse because you'll get the idea. It's basically just a case of going up and down the field, removing the weeds, and I'll come back to you when we've done these 2. So that didn't take long, 10 minutes I think, it took 11 minutes maybe to do that in real time. So that was pretty quick, so we'll collect those 2. Should that give us 42,500 in the bank? That's not too bad. These contracts are very quick, so I probably will continue doing the weeding and hoeing contracts because they are the most profitable, it seems. That one's not too far away, so we'll accept that one. Not worth as much though, unfortunately, but still not too bad. It keeps the money coming in. And any more? Oh, they're all pretty low value ones. I don't like the ones that are only worth 1,000 or so. It's not really worth it because you spend more time travelling to the field than you do actually doing the job. Well, we'll go and do the one we've just accepted anyway, and see how we're doing after that. Weeding. Ah, there we go. 6,400 over there. 60, field 60. That one's worth doing. So I'll accept that one, I think. That's pretty good. Okay, so we'll check the map. So field 26 now, we're just literally across the road, and then we've got to go all the way down to field 60, which is there, which is a bit further to go. Probably go along here and then down, I think. So I'll go and get those 2 done, and we'll get back to you. Daggerwin is doing the cultivating over there. He's not very happy with his cultivator there by the sounds of it. He thinks we need a bigger one. I wonder if there's anything in the use sale. No, it's plough, but no, there's no cultivator, unfortunately. That would be ideal if there was a used cultivator pop up now to do that. Because it is, yeah, you can tell he's only doing a relatively small field, but it's only on 65% in the space I've done 2 fields. I'm probably going to have to fold this up, I think, to get down here. So yeah, this is the next field to do. We'll use the guidance steering assistance as well again. Worked quite well actually. I did manage to do both fields in one go, in one pass. It was quite efficient, that. It's good if you can get 2 fields next to each other. Anyway, I'm going to get on with this one and then we'll move on to the next one. Right, so there we go. That's all the contracts completed. We're going to just complete those and look at how much money we've got. 57,200 in the bank. So it's not taken too long to do that. Obviously I made significantly more money than Daggerwin on his contract, but I've done 4 contracts, he's only done 1 because obviously I've got the faster machine here. It's not Daggerwin's fault, of course, that's just because we only have a small cultivator at the moment and cultivating does take a long time. If we had a larger cultivator, something like that for example, we could make a fortune doing it. 28,000 for that contract. But obviously we don't have that all that sort of size tractor yet, so yeah, we can't do that, unfortunately, but it would be nice, and one day we might be able to. There's one more there, which is not too bad. I think we'll have time to do that. Daggerwin, I think, wants to move time forward so that we get more products to sell. I'm going to accept that one, 81, field 81, which is over there. That's in the right direction for going back to the yard, so that's good. So basically it's easy, just turn left out of here and we'll be there. So I think so far I've spent about 20 minutes doing contracts. We've made a reasonable amount of money from that, which is not too bad. It's always nice to make more, obviously, if we could get some bigger jobs in, bigger fields, but you know, it's slowly coming in, the money. It's not too bad. Obviously the big investment we need to make is the bio baler. That's what we need to harvest the poplar, and I think that's what we're potentially going to make quite a reasonable amount of money from, doing that job when we do eventually come to do it. The only problem is, as many of you have said, it does take several months for the poplar to grow, many months, so it's not going to happen anytime soon, unfortunately. It's going to be probably next year, probably next summer when we come to do that. It's currently October, so yeah, probably maybe spring or summer next year, that'll be when it's ready to bale. I don't know whether we want to be buying the baler and have it just sit around in the yard until next year. That's the problem, so maybe we're better off investing the money now, as we have been doing, on land or other equipment first, and then buy the baler nearer the time when we actually need it. It might be more sensible to do that. I know Daggerwin is quite keen to buy some more land as well. We've bought 1 small grass field and obviously the poplar field so far, but the other problem is we can't afford to buy a combine, so even if we bought some land to drill, we don't have a drill either, and we definitely don't have a combine. And to do that, to buy the combine and drill, that's going to be looking at least 150,000, I would have thought, for those 2 things, minimum. And then obviously we need another 100,000 for the bio baler. So it's difficult. It's difficult to know what to do with the money, really, for the best. But we are definitely progressing. We're definitely getting better. We're getting more money more quickly. And if Daggerwin starts to sell some of those wood products from the sawmill soon, that'll be good. Now I've noticed this is slowing down, this machine. I think it needs repairing. I know we're picking up speed again, but it definitely doesn't seem as effective as it did. So yeah, you can see by the repair bar it's getting low. It's about half full, so we definitely need to repair this on the way back, which of course is going to cost us more money, but it does need to be done. So I'm going to try and remember to stop at the shop on the way back and get that done. So I'll just finish this off on a time lapse now. Here we are at the shop then, we've got that one done. These are all not taking very long at all, these contracts to do, so that's good. But that's not so good. Okay, wow. Almost 9,000 for the tractor. This is the problem with buying used equipment. There goes all the money we just made. And we've got to turn in the contract as well, get a bit back for that, 4.5. Wow, okay, so we're back down to 52,500 now. That's a bit of a shame. Yeah, this is a used tractor, and although it seems like a good deal at the time, actually I think it is better to buy new. I really do think it is. That is a terrible... That's the second time we've repaired this tractor now since we've owned it. We've not done that many hours with it, probably 2, I would say, to guess. In real, engine hours in real time. And it's already needed repairing twice, and that's £9,000 a time. I think it cost about the same last time as well. So we're almost getting back to what it would have cost, or what we've saved on buying it used rather than new. It won't take many repairs anyway, and obviously at the moment we are still probably above what we would have paid new, but it won't take many repairs before you are looking at losing more money, if you know what I mean, than if we just saved up and bought a new one. So that is a bit disappointing. But we have actually made a profit on that overall, on those contracts. We've up to 52,500 rather than, I think we started off with 17,000, then there was the collectible, so 27,000 we sort of started off with, say, and we're now on 52. So yeah, it was worth doing, but yeah, the wear and tear is quite crippling on a big tractor like this when it's got high engine hours. Anyway, I'm just heading back to the yard now, and we're going to see what Daggerwin's doing. I'm not sure what he wants to do now. We've done quite a few contracts there. I don't want to spend the entire episode doing contracts. I know we have got some pallets to load. Maybe he is loading pallets. I also want to check the price of wool and milk as well, because we've got quite a bit of milk, I would imagine, now from the goats. It's been a few months since we sold the milk, I think. Well, we also need to make sure we've still got water for the animals and the greenhouse as well. Don't want to run out of water. That's easy to do. So we'll check that when we get back up here. And where's Daggerwin? He's staring at the sawmill. Yeah, we've got a couple of wool pallets there. Oh, I see, yeah, he's been putting some trees into the sawmill. Let's keep that going. I'll put this back where I got it from, and then we'll just check water levels on everything to make sure we're not going to run out. Oh, he's speeding time up now through the night. Well, while he does that, this is a good time to check. So water's half full on the animals, that's not too bad. On the productions we are about, yeah, just under half full as well, so I think it would be worthwhile getting the water bowser on to find it and get the animals watered. Make sure the greenhouse doesn't run out either, because we don't want that to happen. That's one of our best earners at the moment, the sawmill and the greenhouse. It's where most of our money is coming from. Let's try and get on this. Yeah, it's empty, so I'm going to have to do a few laps to go and get this filled up, so I'll do this on a time lapse and I'll see you in the morning, I suppose. Right, so Daggerwin's just taken that load. He's got the greenhouse products loaded up and taken that to sell, so we're about to get some decent money coming in for that. I thought I might do another contract, but different sort of contract this time. Probably mowing contract, get the mower on and head over to a field and do some mowing. I think that'll be the plan anyway. I'm not sure what Daggerwin is going to be doing after that, but I'll just show you what I was thinking of doing. I hope I don't regret this. It's a 4.7 acre field, so it's quite big, and we only have a small rear-mounted mower, but field 11 was what I was planning on doing. So we've got 14.5 hours to do it. I think we should be okay. Not sure if I'll get it all done this episode. Where is that field anyway? Up here. Okay, so not too far to go, sort of. So let's head over there now. A front mower would be nice to help speed the job up a bit, because it is a bit slow. I can go down here, I suppose. It's not quite as steep as it looks. Although I'm going the wrong way again, aren't I? I need to go... yeah, I know where I've done. I've made the same mistake as last time. I need to go down here and back up to the other road again, up this way. So I'm going to head over to that field 11 now, and get that mowed, or at least start mowing it, see how it goes. A front mower would probably be nice for that, but £8,000 is not bad as a payout for this job. So we'll see how that goes now. There we go, the mowing is finished. So that didn't take too long, I suppose. It wasn't exactly quick, but it wasn't terrible. Not as bad as I was thinking it potentially could have been anyway. So we're going to get that contract collected. Daggerwin's just finished his wood contract as well he was doing, so £8,600 for that, which now brings us finally to £102,000. So that's pretty good. But obviously, although it seems a lot, it's not. Still, we could still do with a bit more money ideally, but it all helps. Every little bit we get from these contracts, although it's little bits at a time, it does really add up. Anyway, I'm going to just drive back to the yard now, and I'll see you back there. Here we are, just approaching the yard for the final time today. Daggerwin's here doing something, I'm not quite sure what. think he's just brought the log trailer back from doing his contract. So I'm just going to park up over here somewhere in the what we're calling the yard area now, I think, where the shed used to be. We're just using it as an open area storage position for all the equipment, since we can't actually build a shed on it, it seems, at the moment anyway. Not quite sure why, but it doesn't let us, says it's a restricted area for some reason, even though it clearly isn't. There we go, so I'll just drop the mower off and that'll be it. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.